Have you ever noticed that in almost every group that there's always one person who doesn't talk much? They're there, they're listening, they're paying attention, but they rarely say much. And because they're quiet, people often make assumptions. They're shy, they're awkward, they're unfriendly. They don't have anything to say. But what if none of that is true? What if silence means something completely different? Let's go deeper. Most people associate speaking with confidence and silence with insecurity, but psychology suggests something much more complicated. Because people stay quiet for many different reasons, and confidence isn't always one of them. Now imagine this. You're sitting in a group conversation, several people are talking at once, stories, opinions, jokes, everyone is speaking quickly. Meanwhile, one person is silent. From the outside, it looks like they're disengaged, but inside, their mind may be incredibly active. They're observing, listening, analyzing, processing everything, because not everyone experiences social situations the same way. Some people speak to think, others think before they speak, and that's a huge difference. Now, here's something important. Quiet people are often highly observant, because when you're not busy talking, you notice things. Tone of voice, facial expressions, changes in energy. Small details others miss, and these details can make social situations feel more intense because you're processing much more information. Now let's go deeper. Many quiet people dislike superficial conversations, small talk, repeating the same topics, speaking simply to fill silence. They often prefer meaningful conversations, ideas, experiences, questions that go deeper. And if a conversation doesn't feel interesting, they may choose silence over forced participation, not because they dislike people, because they value depth. Now here's the deeper truth. Silence can also be self-protection. Some people learned early in life that speaking up carried risks. Maybe they were interrupted, ignored, judged, misunderstood, embarrassed. Over time, the brain adapts. It becomes cautious. It learns, observe first, speak later. And sometimes, that habit follows people into adulthood. Now let's take it one level deeper. The human brain constantly evaluates social situations. Am I accepted? Am I safe? Will I be judged? For some people, these evaluations happen automatically, not because they're weak, because their brain is simply more sensitive to social information. And that sensitivity often leads to more reflection, more thinking, and yes, more silence. Now here's something fascinating. Some of the smartest people in the room are often the quietest, because intelligence doesn't always announce itself. Knowledge doesn't always need attention, and confidence doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes, quiet people remain silent because they don't feel the need to prove anything. They're comfortable listening, comfortable observing, comfortable existing without being the center of attention. Now here's where people get confused. Silence and loneliness are not the same thing. Silence and insecurity are not the same thing. Silence and weakness are definitely not the same thing. Sometimes, silence is simply another way of engaging with the world. Now, what can we learn from this? First, don't assume you know someone simply because they don't speak much. Some of the richest inner worlds exist behind quiet faces. Second, if you're a quiet person, stop seeing your silence as a flaw. The world often celebrates loud personalities, but observation is a strength too. Listening is a strength. Thinking deeply is a strength. And third, remember that people contribute differently. Some contribute with words. Others contribute with presence, ideas, awareness, perspective. The world needs both. Now here's something powerful. In a noisy world, silence often gets misunderstood, but being quiet doesn't mean you have nothing to offer. Sometimes, it means you're paying attention to things everyone else is too distracted to notice. And sometimes, the quietest person in the room understands the room better than anyone else. If you enjoy psychology, human behavior, and understanding the hidden meanings behind everyday behaviors, subscribe. Because sometimes, the people who say the least have the most going on inside.